Most men think they're training and they're not. They're just exercising. So stop exercising if you want to see incredible results, because at the end of the day, most men are not seeing the results that they want because they're exercising, not training. Let's break it down. Exercising is great. There's levels to this though. You'll hear me say this again and again. There's levels to this. Exercising is good for blood circulation, getting a sweat on, maybe getting some burn happening. I don't know. I haven't exercised in forever, but it's never going to be progressive enough for you to actually see results. Because you see, the way I see it is there's exercising, there's working out, and then there's training. There's levels. So if you want results, you gotta train. This exercise isn't gonna do it. And I'm sure you see it all the time. Go to any gym, and you will instantly see who's training and who's exercising. And it's unfortunate because we all think, oh, they're just going to the gym is enough. And it's a good start. Exercise, again, is good for burning calories, but training is deliberate. Training is, I'm going to do this specific thing to get this specific result. Exercise is, I'm gonna work out because I think it's the right thing to do. Again, not shooting anyone down for exercising. I'm just challenging you to upgrade your standards. And the big differentiation between people who exercise and train is the training. The real big part of the training is the progressions. It's last week I did 10 reps at 135. This week I gotta try 140 or 145. Not just, oh, I'm gonna do this for 10 reps, 3x10, and do that for 3x10, do this for 3x10, because that's not training. So if you can shift to that next level, you will start to see changes. When you are tracking your lifts, when you are tracking your rest intervals instead of texting on your phone, when you are putting a 2.5 pound plate because you know that stuff matters instead of just keeping the same weight that you've always done, now you're stepping into the training territory. And I would say the worst part of just exercising is there's no long-term plan. There's no like real purposeful intention. And the worst part of it is that it leads to fatigue. It leads to, I'm just gonna give up on this because I'm not seeing the results. And that's a really tough place to be. When you just made a little switch, you would be in the top 10% of all men. So here's what training actually looks like. Before you even go to the gym, you know what your lifts are. You know, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna do what I feel like it. Today's either chest day, today's either leg day. I'm either doing incline dumbbells first and then weighted dips, for example. But here's the real separator right here. You have a clear goal, you have structured sessions, you have progressive overload, you're tracking your lifts, your rest intervals, and even your recovery is considered, right? You know that, okay, I just trained legs. I can't go and do legs again tomorrow. I have to recover. There's like a next level of understanding of how the body mechanics works and respect for the body at the end of the day, because exercise is great. Again, don't get me wrong. However, if you want to actually see results, all those variables need to be considered. Your food, your intake, your timing. If that's important to you, if you want to actually see results, you got to take it to that next level, because the men who train respect their time, and the men who exercise, they just hope for results. The men I work with are busy men. Their time is valuable, and I assume if you're watching this, your time is valuable too. So you don't have time to waste. That's the part that I always feel bad about, because it's like, I see it all the time. Guys will be in the gym for years and still look the same. Imagine putting money into the bank account for years and the bank account looks the same. You would have a fit. You would be like, nah, this is wrong. I need to make a drastic change. Think of going to the gym like making deposits. And if at the end of the year you don't have more money, something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I'm always gonna find the parallels between things. I definitely see how you train is how you live. For example, if you have random workouts, there's a higher chance that you have like a scattered life. Things are not very organized. However, if you have structured training, you probably have a structured life. I can tell you right now, I am probably one of the most anal people with things. Like, all of my shoes are a certain way, all of my socks are a certain way, all my shirts are folded the same way, my workouts are structured a very specific way. Everything is very particular because I realized and I learned the benefit of it. The mental connection that's made when you're intentional is way different than we're just shooting in the dark. That's probably the main thing I want you to take away from this message. When you have that next level of intentionality, the results that you get are also going to be next level. It's not about doing the most, it's about simply being intentional. And that next level benefit is that training teaches discipline. Training teaches delayed gratification, which if you've seen one of my other posts talking about the benefit of delayed gratification and how it is the reason why your life is the way it is, especially in today's day and age when most things are instant gratification. When you can develop delayed gratification, you're an entirely different animal, entirely different beast, and nature and life will respond to that. And at the end of the day, the discipline you get doesn't just stay in the gym, it transfers to the rest of your life. So if you want to get more out of the gym, remember this: exercise keeps you busy, while training makes you capable. And men who are capable move differently throughout the world. And I want you to be able to mold your life and get what you want out of it. So until next time, let's raise the bar.